$20.
Alright,
I could just pay $20.
We don't have that budget, and also we have an exclusive deal with Spotify Podcast. Okay? It's significantly funnier to say we're a Spotify Podcast exclusive. Are you recording the video?
Yes,
Okay,
100% of this podcast profits are going directly into my bank account.
It's very hard to split 2 cents 3 ways. Do you know the format of our podcast?
No idea, actually.
Okay, so we ask 10 questions.
Okay.
And we banter about them.
Awesome.
Wow.
That's about it. Live from underneath Marshall's campus, this is Basement Banter. I'm Nick.
I'm AJ.
Oh, I'm Mr. Huntington.
We finally got him on.
That's
I mean,
right.
I say finally, but like, I don't know that this was something we were like, we gotta get Huntington on here.
Every time I saw you guys coming, I would just like pretend there was a meeting or duck into someplace.
Which quote from Mr. Huntington is most likely to get him fired?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh God! I meant to
Yeah.
ask what was coming my way. Is this like a? Oh no. Okay.
This is the this is the episode where we get teacher fired.
Okay.
I hope that you picked quotes that won't actually get me fired.
Well,
For the record, people
They're
who
all out
are
of
investigating me, there is an incredible amount of context needed for these. quotes.
Sometimes the context makes them worse, though. I'm not gonna read out. I'm not gonna read out the quotes. I don't have them
What?
written down here.
Oh, thank God.
No, that's not the format of our podcast. I asked the question, guys. Which quote?
I don't
We
know.
just- we have to go off
You
the
write
record.
down
I
the
see.
quotes. You're the
You
only
don't know
one
the
that.
quotes?
No.
Wait, I can pull it up
You're,
probably.
you're the only one that knows them by heart.
No. We're not reading out these quotes.
Okay.
I like my job too much.
Okay, it's
And there was context for all of these. No child was targeted.
No German
Any-
children.
No. Yeah. Was there a German
There
exchange
was-
student
yeah.
that year?
surely not.
There was
because that would have been a lot more messed up.
I know.
Because then the
No.
context makes it a lot worse.
That's the only one.
That's right. No,
active thing I
the
can
year
remember.
before there was a German exchange student
Oh.
who I think was wonderful. I don't remember who they were, but they were a very nice person.
Are they not here anymore?
Well, they went back to Germany.
Oh, right.
That's how exchange.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. It was in the heart of the Marshall years, and yeah, but so like there was no Germans in the room or even in the school. at the time.
When you said
How
you
do
would
you know
chase
I'm not
them out of your
German?
classroom with a hook.
Right, yeah, it's exactly. So it's one of those safe threats because you know that you don't actually have to use it.
Well, okay, Nick, I'm beefing with you. How could you not bring up the quotes?
There's too many to write down.
But you could have put like 4 down. Because it's like you're asking which one,
Oh,
and then you
oh,
don't
which-
give context.
Okay. I think it's likely one of the many ones about killing his students. Yeah.
That's a metaphor. For
I
the
think
record.
any of them. I think it. Yeah, metaphorically, we would
All right.
drown in.
AJ,
all right.
AJ.
We got-
No,
we
AJ.
got-
AJ.
No,
No,
no.
AJ. No.
Yes.
We don't actually want to get him fired.
No, so there's
Hold on.
some of
There's
these.
some
Well,
good ones here.
some of these
so
okay.
many. Didn't realize there was
How
2
long is this
pages.
doc?
They're all.
There's 2 pages.
And they're like, it's like single spaced.
That's not even
too.
the full list.
Yeah.
That's an old version of the list.
Here's what happens. Every day I wake up and I say, today's the day that we're just gonna teach our class. We're gonna say the minimum number of words required to get through the class. And then you sort of start looking at what your life is if you just say the minimum, and it's boring. And so I can't resist saying it the slightly interesting way. So
yeah,
it's like,
like nerve gas.
Yeah.
Like you're just gonna go make some.
I didn't talk about nerve gas, did I?
Apparently.
No, you did.
I did? I have a quote about nerve gas?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go make some nerve gas.
And then you left the room.
What?
And then you inexplicably left the room.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna go make some nerve. I don't even know how to.
Not much of this makes very much sense.
Yeah, I hope you don't know.
Sometimes there's good
I don't even know how to
context.
do that.
Sometimes there's good context. Sometimes there's just you walked in the yearbook and just like felt inspired.
Speaking of yearbooks, if
was that
you had to
question two? Let's
replace
move
all
on.
the yearbooks in the
Yes.
world with something else, what would it be?
Ooh.
Oh, all the yearbooks in the world replaced with something else.
Yeah, it can't be a different yearbook.
Okay.
All the yearbooks in the world.
Does it have to like be roughly the same shape?
No, could be anything.
Because I was definitely going to say ham sandwiches. Think about
That's good.
think about the
Good.
stacks upon stacks of yearbooks in the library, and it was just ham sandwiches. just
Think of
coming.
how-
you could just like
Okay.
go back there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Think of
just,
how
like,
much
That's valid.
sandwiches would go bad though, because like not all of those sandwiches would get
Yeah.
eaten.
That's a
Because
good
I
point.
surely there's some yearbooks that like past people have.
There'd be a lot of closets
Yeah.
filled with rotting meat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Wait.
Okay. Bad
wait,
option.
Wait a second. Wait. Why are there closets filled with rotting meat?
Well, ham sandwiches.
Yeah.
They could then go.
That's the exact.
That's where you put the.
Yeah.
Is it?
yearbook.
Wait, hold on. Is it the kind of thing where it's like snap and like every yearbook is now a ham sandwich?
Yeah.
So like someone who's like has a Sharpie and is getting ready to like getting ready
Sign-
to
yeah,
So,
they're
they're
signing
like
it.
tip
would
deep in
suddenly
like a
would
sandwich.
suddenly
Yeah.
be signing a slice of delicious Oscar
Yes.
Mayer ham.
Yeah.
AJ, they're what?
Where I'm trying to get you guys syndicated by
They're
the
like
way.
the pen is like
Okay.
you know.
This show is not sponsored by
Spotify.
Oscar Mayer.
No,
Anyway?
No.
Okay, good.
Well, but Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah,
Spotify. Yeah, we're
all
still
Spotify.
sponsored by Spotify podcast.
Ham sandwiches.
exclusively.
Yeah. I don't know.
What have you considered? Maybe like grass?
Like
like
turf
if-
grass.
No, just like,
Like the green,
actual grass.
The green
Like,
kind of
green.
Yeah.
The green one.
So like like what?
Grass.
grass.
Like loose? Like mowing clippings or like
Ooh.
connected
Ooh,
with
like-
ground?
Good point.
Just like blades.
Yeah, blades of grass.
Blades
A
of
singular
grass.
blade? I say a blade per like page.
Maybe like a really big blade.
It is sort of in a leaves,
Ooh.
so there's a certain logic to it. But no, I
Okay.
actually have
In a
not
way, they're
considered
already
replacing every yearbook on the planet.
We should
with,
do that
with
for a yearbook
loose
next year.
mowing clippings.
Just
Maybe you
give
should.
everyone a singular blade of grass and
Make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Personally, I'd go grass.
Grass.
I think that's my answer too.
yeah.
I think it would benefit
I'm sticking with ham sandwich.
the economy.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good pick, man.
Yeah. The political,
Socioeconomic climate of Portugal.
yeah, it was
Um,
tip of my tongue.
I hope that's a running joke because that made no
Yeah,
sense to me.
yeah, oh no,
it
yeah,
is.
completely. Every single episode.
we have a if you had to replace all the blank in the world with
Oh.
something else question.
And it usually
And we
is to
always
Portugal?
have the guest answer first, and they give a genuine answer, and then we're like, "But what about grass?"
That's a good shtick. I'm into that.
What's the stupidest thing you've ever been taught in school?
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to go back.
This one time in English class.
Yes.
I know, right?
This guy
Last
was
year's
like,
English
this guy
was
was like,
insane.
analyze this through a Marxist lens. I was like, he's making this up.
Who even is Marx, bro?
Let me just get my tears under control before I speak. God, the most useless. I mean, that is like. I learned. Yeah, I mean, is this on? This is on the record, isn't it?
Yeah.
High school.
Yes, but like it's high school. a
Yeah,
long time
high
ago,
school
you know what I
is
mean?
filled with like an incredible amount of useless knowledge. I mean, that is straight up the truth. The most useless knowledge. Well, I mean, like, I can tell you what the most useless topic. Okay, I don't know if this totally answers the question, but like, I wasted my time the most in high school French class. It was we had Madame Rippy, who, as far as I could tell, like didn't really speak French. Like a friend of mine was like, her mom was French, so she spoke fluent French, and she like would come and talk to Madame, and she would like they would not be able to like communicate together. And what the kids did her assignment was to like read something in French, like, you know, with your eyeballs, but then speak it in English, which is not how you learn a language. And so what the kids ended up doing was they just found the English translation, and they would like, so the assignment was like, read paragraph 1, and it was all in French. And the kid would open up the English translation and then read it haltingly as if they were like translating it on the spot. And that's what we did for 3 years. And when I got to college, I took a placement test and passed into beginner French after 3 years of high school French. So that's probably the most amount of time I wasted.
In general, I feel like I don't like that they make a language class required
Oh,
in
you
high
wrote an
school.
essay about
I was
this,
about to
yeah.
say I wrote a persuasive speech
That's
about
right.
this last
I was
year in
persuaded.
English.
Or was
'cause
I? I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Anyway, go ahead.
What's the best persuasive speech a student has ever turned in for that assignment?
Oh God, there's some funny ones. This year, nothing's coming to mind. Oh my god! You have to understand that I read hundreds of these things, and they are just like they are leaves across my mind. And once they're there, I focus on them, then they're gone. So I can't remember. Except I remembered yours, so clearly it stuck with me.
Yeah, I'm just that good of a writer.
That's right. It was.
I learned to write in cursive from 4th to 8th grade. Now this was a middle.
Oh, that might
middle
be
school thing.
well.
It's terrible. Like, and then once you go back to print in high school, it's so much worse. Like it gets so much worse now that you've been writing in cursive the entire time.
I have given up on trying to read handwriting.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's like that's not an L. That's not a letter. That's an E.
It is true. L and E's are almost identical.
Yeah.
It's all loops. Yeah.
Would you rather never have to take an English class again,
Okay.
or gain $10,000?
Oh, jeez.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Think about the amount of free time I have.
Yeah, you could make $10,000 with that free time.
That's an hour and 30 minutes more free time.
Yeah, every other day.
Every other
So
day.
$10,000 if I never have to walk into an English class again.
No, $10,000.
Wait a second.
That's
So you either never have to take an English class again, or you get $10,000.
Or I would say participate in an English class
Yeah.
because I think it counts for teaching.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
But won't you?
I feel
Wait.
like, but surely Huntington likes English and also like wants to show up to his job.
Yeah, wouldn't
'Cause then
you-
he
I
makes-
feel like
yeah.
a year
Huntington clearly.
maybe you'd get a little bit
I mean,
more
you
than
know-
10,000 in like the span of like a long
yeah, but for
situation.
doing a lot less, $10,000 for just never walking into work again. It's short-sighted, but I might have to take the money.
It's very.
You'd quit right now for $10,000.
This brings
That
us
seems
to
a
our
little low,
next
right?
point.
It seems a little low. It
Can
seems
we
like I should.
finance this?
Well, here's the thing. It's like there's a lot of different ways to do the stuff, part of my job that I really love. And I love teaching English, don't get me wrong. Let's analyze this story from a Marxist lens. But doesn't that sound fun?
Yeah.
So fun.
Or maybe like a queer lens. or
Oh,
like a-
absolutely. You throw a ham sandwich in that. You got like a recipe for
Two correlations. Two very similar correlations.
I really liked English last year, actually. Like, I enjoyed your class.
Aw. Wait, I
But-
feel like you
but-
once said
But the literary lenses unit genuinely might be my least favorite thing I've ever done in school. I'm not joking.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I hated that.
I had a kid
was
who
like,
said the
this-
exact
this
opposite
sucks.
this year.
I didn't like the on-demand essay that much. I was not.
I
a very-
love an on-demand.
I really
essay.
enjoyed the final because I came up with my topic for the final 2 days before it was due and did the entire thing the last
Well,
2 days.
this is why I love the on-demand essays, because like you give a kid 2 weeks to write an essay, and they'll write it. They'll wait 13 days and 23 hours, and then they'll write it.
Going with the topic 2 days before.
But if
Right.
you just give them the hour,
But if you
then
just
and
give
there,
them the
then they'll
hour,
write.
it's the same high, and everyone turns it in. It's genius, and you don't have to wait 2
I
weeks
liked-
while people avoid the work.
I like the digi-novel. One thing I did not like was the books that we read.
Yeah.
I remember that being a
Oh,
significant
I
part.
read The Old Man and the Sea. I genuinely love that book.
Yeah.
I
in a
loved
way.
my digi novel because I did like a stupid one for my digi novel that I thought was just funny, and then you had like your little like response video to it, and you were like analyzing like themes and stuff in this that I had not even considered. You're like, I really like the way you brought this theme. And I was like, that was not on purpose.
Well, you remember,
I was like, I
maybe
did that because it was funny.
this is why I'm going to take the money, is because I've taken so many English classes that I can spin deep meaning from anything.
I think
I'm like that's.
I made my avatars for my Gigi novel in MS Paint. Did not try that hard. And I tried way harder
It's
on
all
just like
coming
the
out right now. All
the
you guys all
secret-
phoned it in.
on the secret little Easter eggs that you could just click somewhere and find, except and not the story. I didn't really try, but there is like if you clicked somewhere, you'd get like a little secret ending. But that was like
I
it.
remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that assignment. Yeah. Anyway,
If you could only watch movies or TV shows for the rest of your life, which would you choose?
wow.
Oh,
Movies.
TV shows.
Is there a difference?
TV.
these days?
Movies.
It's like-
Movies?
Yeah,
Are you
movies.
insane? There's so much more content in TV shows.
But movies are
But
so much
movies
more
are
like
better.
creative and like
Just not
there's
true.
like a straight like
Not true.
narrative. It's like boom bop bam. TV shows, like they'll run those things for like seasons if it's making money.
Yeah.
True, but you can just choose to watch a few seasons.
The thing is, there's
when
limit.
a movie,
AJ, you're
not gonna
both
just stop
anyway.
watching mid movie because like this is the only good part of a movie. You're gonna finish the entire movie, and then if one part of a movie gets messed up, basically entire movie ruined. I mean, like realistically.
Whereas like you can enjoy
You can
an individual.
enjoy a TV show
Yeah.
like if a later season is messed up.
I'm here to tell you you're wrong. Movie.
That's insane. Do you guys know
Okay.
I mean,
that is
I understand like logically going TV shows because I think like a TV show can go like forever.
yeah.
But like,
but like quality over quantity. There's some really good movies.
And some
Yeah.
really bad ones. Do you
Yeah.
actually watch any movies coming out nowadays for how good they are?
Yeah.
Last movie you
Yeah.
probably went to was the Minecraft movie, and that one sucked.
Imagine.
okay, I'll be honest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I-
Imagine never being able to see the Minecraft movie.
I don't care.
What
Nick.
TV show?
I
would
don't
match that?
care. I could have watched so many better TV shows, and people are way more willing to watch TV shows in one sitting than a movie.
I think movies are more special and more creative than TV shows. That's why I'm
agree.
going movies.
I agree.
I
They're
don't agree.
cinematic.
And what
If you
what
will.
movie nowadays that's being created is unique?
Wait.
Oh, hold on.
What TV
AJ,
show?
take
is
it away.
unique?
I just watched.
Arcane, Invincible. Oh God, what's that new one on Netflix? It starts with a P. I don't actually remember.
I just watched Sinners like a week ago, and it was really good. And it was the last movie I watched, and it wasn't the Minecraft movie, and I loved it.
Here's all right. If you could amend this, you would. If you had to limit, if you limited people's TV to 1 or 2, or maybe 3 seasons, and they couldn't go beyond that, then you'd solve AJ's problem, which is like the point that you brought up, which is like if it's making money, then they just go and go and go and go and go,
Yeah.
and it's just sort of like, and then it gets old, and then I think it kind of ruins the TV show once they've sort of like they squeeze the rock too much.
That is true, but
Do you ever watch? It's old, but
same
it's
with
called,
the movie trilogy.
it's called Freaks and Geeks. Did you ever see this? It's old.
No.
This is what like old people watch.
That was an alternate title to this podcast,
Have
actually.
you-
Banter, though.
Have you seen the new? The Avatar movies are okay, but they didn't need that many more movies. Do you see how much planned for movies
they're,
they
like,
have?
planned for, like,
First one
7
made $1
more
billion.
movies.
I think they have 4 more movies.
Oh, for Avatar.
yes,
They have like
in
two
plan- in
Avatar
making.
6 planned. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
Wait, are these the blue
The
cat
James
people,
Gunn.
or
Yeah,
the
the
blue cat people.
or the anime?
The blue.
No, the blue cat
Okay,
people.
cool.
No, the anime was good actually.
Yeah.
See, that's a TV show.
I'm
Interestingly
definitely-
enough, and it's good, and they ended it
okay,
at a right time.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Well, I know. I'm definitely gonna get my Avatar tribal tattoos.
Oh,
I'm super
yeah,
into that
nice.
series.
But I'm just saying, TV shows. I think there's more variety and there's more options. So
I'm a movie kind of guy.
Yeah, I like movies.
I think all the
personally.
effort goes into like the one narrative or whatever. I don't know.
only one narrative in a movie.
I will
You're a
respect.
simple man.
I will
See, I
respect
respect
TV,
your
though, yeah.
reasoning, Caden, but I'm a movie guy. I like watching an hour and a half, 2-hour movie, you know, and just seeing like a narrative play out in like one self-contained thing,
Mhm.
and like a way I can't get from like watching a TV show that's episodic.
It won't leave me on a cliffhanger.
I
at the end of
can
the season.
see. I enjoy watching movies. I think just
Yeah.
as much as I enjoy watching TV shows. But I think the problem is, in my opinion, the new TV shows coming out versus the movies, I'm gonna have to lean towards TV shows.
In your defense, they say that like if you have 20 hours to tell a story, you can like lean all the way into characters,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But you have to have somebody who's writing for that form.
Mhm.
But if they're just trying to like make a soap opera,
And I feel like most Disney's, like at least in the future, most movies are just gonna be made by Disney. I mean, like 50% of them in the future, because it's like that just seems to be what's happening, and they're not gonna be
Not
that
with
good.
Disney's record lately.
oof, I know.
Yeah, it's
Been
rough,
like-
but they're still making. They have unlimited money. Okay, they have.
They're still
if,
going.
if they do bad on one movie, it's like they'll make money on the next one.
You guys are talking about Snow White. I didn't
yeah,
see it. I
Snow
didn't
White
see it.
was.
It's like their
horrendous.
last like 6
Terrible.
movies have all flopped terribly.
Thunderbolts was.
The
Like,
new one
Thunderbolts
they
is
shot is
good,
actually like good. Would you rather have to wear pajamas everywhere or a suit everywhere?
Suit.
Ooh,
Oh,
pajamas.
like suit to bed.
Pajamas.
Anytime you're
Suit.
wearing clothes.
Okay.
Suit.
Oh,
Can
maybe pajamas.
the suit be made of pajama material?
I don't think so.
No, it's a
It's
suit.
a formal suit.
Don't try to. This is our podcast. Don't try to
Try.
twist the question.
How much stretch
Nice one,
can I
wise
put
guy.
in
I'm
the
picking
pants?
suit just because of like if I get a job. You know what I mean? I don't think
I'm
they're
going
gonna
suit.
accept me wearing
You can be the
pajamas
suit
all the
guy.
time.
So it's better
Yeah,
to be
I don't
rich and
know.
uncomfortable.
You
Well,
want
rich
to be
and
the suit guy.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
work is like pretty casual though. Like we do it at home,
Yeah.
right? And like I don't gotta wear a suit all the time. Like I can wear pajamas.
Are we talking like full like jacket, tie?
Yeah.
Can you loosen the tie? Can you sling the
Yes.
jacket over
Yes,
your shoulder
you
like
can-
a male
Yeah.
model?
Yeah, the same way you would when you are wearing a suit, but you have a suit on.
Okay.
Like you're.
So, but I can like take the jacket off and like leave it
Yeah.
someplace for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I have to like have it near me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a suit.
think that's
on.
fair.
The same things you would normally do when you are wearing a suit.
Oh my god,
That's the great question filter.
I feel like the first week
Ooh.
would be amazing because you'd be like, I'm
I think
wearing
I'm-
a suit. You'd feel like amazing. Like every day you'd wake up and you'd walk into I don't know.
Madame
It's like
Chesney.
these days it's like if you worked if like you walked into like a school with a tie on. I don't know.
And your little
that's
cap.
a bold, that's a
then-
bold statement.
I think okay.
It'd
I
be-
originally was gonna go suit because it's like formal attire and stuff. I am going into the computer science field.
oh,
I
that's
don't really-
pajamas.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'll go in
I was actually
pajamas,
thinking
like-
about this. There's no situation where I need to be particularly.
Are these formal pajamas? Like, are these pajamas with like a little button up in the front, or is these like can you wear a
That's what I
t-shirt?
was thinking. Like, is it a full like set, like top?
I'm thinking
bottom,
pajama set.
Like, okay.
Okay,
A
because the
set?
Because, like,
pajama
me
set
personally,
is
if
just
I-
as weird.
Me personally, like if I wear like pajamas, that's just pajama pants. I don't like have like,
Yeah,
a
no.
top. But
Well,
with
who's-
pajamas,
Where
you
listen to
have a
this.
top on too.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, the full pajama with the like the button up top is basically like a lazy
Wait,
suit.
okay,
in
so you-
itself.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, but at a certain point, it's like a fashion.
Can you
statement.
only
like you're
wear?
so committed to wearing the pajamas that you don't look lazy.
So you can.
you just
Because like you could have some like cool
Yeah.
pajamas on.
So you can only
Yeah,
wear
I
that
think-
pair.
No, you could wear whatever
Okay.
pajamas you want. You
I
just
mean,
have to wear it like.
is it
pajamas
more?
every
There's
day.
more self expression, I think, maybe in pajama.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
into patterns.
No, you could like have different suits and stuff.
That's true. I mean, they come in just as many like varieties for the suit.
I'm going pajamas.
I'm going pajamas. I think.
Comfort.
Oof,
I'm sorry.
I don't know. If you'd said tracksuit, then you got yourself a deal. I had this dream. Someday I'm gonna do this. Someday I'm gonna get rid of all my clothes and just have 7 tracksuits, one for each day of the week.
That's awesome. I guess pajamas.
I can't decide.
I don't know. Are pajamas like all that comfortable? They're not that comfortable to wear out in the day though. Like I'm out and about. Like I don't.
I
If
feel
I'm
like
gonna go for a suit,
wanna wear
I
a
want to
suit?
go. I want to go full.
With
You'd
a
have to go
tie?
full. Like you can't just sort of be like, oh,
Well,
I
like
like
that
put on
many
a
layers?
suit.
That's what you want to do instead of
Well,
pajamas.
when I'm thinking suit, like I'm thinking like I'm probably most of the time I'm wearing the like dress pants and then like like a dress shirt, and I'm not wearing the jacket most of the
No,
time.
I think you have to. You have
no,
to
you have to
jacket.
have the jacket with. Like you walk in with the jacket on. Maybe
Yeah.
you like
Okay.
then like take it off and throw it over
All right,
your.
I'm going pajamas.
pajamas.
See,
I think I'm
personally,
going suit,
if it-
and
if
I'm
it was
going
the
all
first-
the way with walk-in music as well,
If it
and
was-
business cards.
Ooh.
if it was the first day of school and my English teacher walks in and he has a full suit on, I'm like, this year's gonna suck. like this is gonna be the most annoying.
It's
teacher
gonna be
I've ever
amazing.
had.
Day 1, Marxist theory.
Yeah. Like, this man's gonna take this class too seriously.
Early in my career, I wore a tie every day,
Mm.
teaching 6th graders. I
And
don't
then-
know what I was trying
I'm
to
And,
do.
sure they
and then
care
your
that
will
so much.
slowly deteriorated.
Oh,
over time.
absolutely! You can see it over in my.
Then you went to high school, which
You can
might
in
be
my
worse.
in my school photo. You can see my like youth and will slowly ebbing from me every year.
How long have you been teaching?
15 years now.
Well,
why high school? I could never. I can't be here most of the time.
I feel like high
'cause-
school
'cause you
is
have-
probably
have
the
you been
best
to a middle
though.
school?
What?
As a
I think
teacher,
Over like elementary? No way.
I would-
Yeah,
No way.
I think so actually. yeah.
actually 100% element.
High
school,
schoolers
100% high
mess with
school.
you like on purpose. Like maybe
Yeah, but
elementary
it's like
school kids
most
will be
of them are
annoying, but,
like- Most of them are like mature enough not to just like start running around the classroom.
that's
Unless
definitely not true.
I mean,
That's
depends
not
on the
true at all.
class. But
I,
But if you wear a suit,
And I think it's
But then
getting
nobody
element-
messes with you when
it's
you have a
getting
suit
worse
every day.
year too.
true.
Like I feel like people are just
like if you teach like your Mr. Trin, okay, that class, no one speaks in that class. Okay, like that's a good job right there.
I speak.
No,
Wait, so you're saying the key is I
you
just
gotta
need
be
to get people
very
to
very
not
strict
talk.
and like yeah, and then like you can
I've been
be
doing this
strict
wrong
to
already.
high schoolers and they will like obey. If you are strict to elementary schoolers, they don't care. They don't care. They don't respect authority.
Yeah, so you have to treat them differently. Don't like yell at an elementary school kid for no reason. What are you planning to do to these elementary school kids, Nick? How dare you? How absolute dare you? It's like random like third
I don't
grader.
know. Don't knock until you try it. Making a child cry
What?
is the best part
No,
of the job.
no. I refuse. Okay.
Wait,
I will
what was the
not be
quote? Making a child
screaming-
cry is the what part of
We
the?
have
Oh,
it
is
on
this one of
recording.
those quote things? See, this is
We have
Now,
it on recording.
bullying
We have it
is-
on-
we have it on
taken
recording.
totally out
Bad.
of context.
But
Where's the time?
It's 25 minutes in.
5 minutes in. Okay,
it's kind of needed.
we'll come back to that. Wait, I don't even know what the question was. I'm going to high school.
There is no
Well,
question.
the
We're
question
just
was-
talking.
The new question. I'm going to high
pajamas
school.
or suit? Yeah,
I
there's
couldn't.
no new
I couldn't
question.
deal with like elementary school or middle school. Like
That's
that.
insane. That's insane to me.
They do make suits made out of sweatpant material.
That's cheating.
Against the rules.
God. How much stretch is allowed? You can tell that I'm most concerned about.
I'm probably going like
Okay, you can
stretchy,
wear
so-
like a nice comfortable suit, but like if it's not a suit, like if
It's
someone's
a
like
suit.
what if
I'm
someone's
going
like
s- I'm
what
going
is that guy
suit.
wearing?
Think about like, I don't know. Every day I'd be like, I am $1 million. I am the real thing.
Yeah. It might.
And then
what if-
you'd
okay,
realize it doesn't mean anything.
you
That
gotta
you're
think
just wearing
like
a suit, and no one else
and,
cares.
and your kids and the students would start making fun of you.
Yeah, they
for
would
it.
actually really would. Well, yeah, like they wouldn't if I
Or
was-
maybe they think it's cool.
you gotta think like how would it
No.
affect your mood and like your personality?
You
as
think
Yeah.
you are
students
more?
are
Yeah,
going to think
yeah.
anything a teacher is doing is cool?
Good point.
Yes.
I changed my mind. I'm going suit.
No, I'm
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going pajamas.
I'm
Not.
going
Yeah,
suit.
me too.
If you could grade essays by having students juggle apples, how many apples equals an A?
What? Oh,
What?
what does that even mean?
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
come on,
okay.
AJ, think about it.
If you could grade essays.
It's
Like
probably
rather
just
than looking at
four.
the essay, you like are juggling, right?
Oh,
It's
okay.
probably just 4, right? Because it's
I'm
like a
thinking
little bit.
four.
Of,
I think
I'm thinking
four.
four.
It's a
'Cause
little
It's a
bit
4-point
of a-
grading scale.
Yeah,
4-point grading
That's
scale.
Yeah,
what
exactly.
I'm thinking.
That's what I was
4
thinking.
is sort of an exceeds.
1 is like that's not juggling, bro. You're
Yeah.
tossing the apple from hand to hand.
Yeah.
2, okay, you got something going. 3, you're meeting,
Yeah.
right? And then you got
That's
4, and you're
juggling.
like you're
100%
exceeding.
4 is
Yeah,
without
and
a
four,
doubt
like
the answer.
3 is the normal amount you see.
juggle,
Like, I feel
yeah.
like it's the normal juggling amount. Because like that's where it starts to be juggling and not just passing it between your hands.
Does it change if it's chainsaws?
What?
What?
Yeah, if you're juggling chainsaws, I feel like
I think
Okay,
that's,
that's
a
a-
one-time
If
experience.
you do that, that's a 4. That's a 5. That's
That's
extra credit.
I feel like anyone who throws a moving like a chainsaw that's on up in the air and then catches it deserves an A
you
Catches
should
it.
have your students start doing
and a
that.
ride to the
You
hospital.
should walk into English class today and be like,
Whoever
"No
lives,
more final.
whoever lives, A.
Here's your final. I got this chainsaw. I want y'all to start throwing it."
That's a great idea.
Would you rather have to wear shoes made of marshmallows or pants knitted from spaghetti for a week?
Oh, yeah. Shoes,
Marshmallows.
shoes.
Marshmallows.
Cooked spaghetti?
No. Oh wait, yeah, cooked. They're knitted from spaghetti.
Shoes. Oh, yeah, I don't.
Because there's
I
no
don't,
way.
I don't want like
There's no
this
way that
light-
Yeah,
spaghetti
cool.
holds up to my active
Okay.
lifestyle.
Okay, but
Yeah.
That'd be so uncomfortable. The spaghetti would be so
Well,
uncomfortable.
look. There's no winning here. You're either covered in marshmallow goo or you're covered in like disintegrating
I'd rather
pasta.
be covered in marshmallow.
Yeah.
too.
Pasta
Thank
would
you
fall
very
apart.
much.
So would marshmallows, but
No, let's say they keep
No,
it.
it's knitted. It's knitted.
It's
still,
marshmallows. The first couple steps would
If
be
it's knitted
delightful,
well.
and then you're just barefoot.
even if it's knitted well, like that, you could just rip that thing apart. Like, it's
Then just
pasta.
don't rip it apart.
Like it would rip apart.
I guess. It'd be kind of cool though.
No.
No, I don't think it would.
It'd be kind of awesome.
I mean,
it
like,
also it feels so uncomfortable. Like I'm. Ugh.
I think I am going marshmallows
Yeah,
though.
Marshmallows, yeah.
Because well, the thing about it is like the pasta, like you're thinking about when the pasta is like fresh, but like think about like dried pasta. Like when you cook the
I mean that's true.
when you cook the pasta, there's this moment when it like starts to dry again, and then it like stiffens,
Yeah.
and then you can't walk or it pokes you
yeah,
again.
that would really suck.
Yeah.
It'd be like poking into your leg. A little
I
bit.
just feel like anything you do
And
would
then it
like rip the
congeals.
pasta.
kind of together in a big clump.
Yeah, marshmallows, marshmallows.
Really be tragic.
For sure.
I'm gonna go marshmallows.
If you could erase one concept from human experience, which would you choose and what would fill the void?
This is
What?
existential, bro.
Oh my god!
Nick just looked at me like a shadow over his eyes.
What? This is
Choose wisely. Okay, what would fill the void? Okay.
No, you haven't said what you were gonna delete
What
yet.
concept are you gonna erase? What
Yeah.
concept of
Give me some
Tuesdays?
examples of a concept. Like, are we talking like
Jealousy,
okay,
love.
so like
Marxist
one-word
lenses.
things? Marxist lenses would be a concept. Yeah.
I don't know. A Marxist lens would be good, but might not fill the void.
Yeah, what do you give?
Humanity.
Yeah, I'll tell you what fills that void.
Is that
The
a
blood of the
philosophical answer?
bourgeoisie. That's what fills that blood.
Can I do like murder? The concept of
Oh.
murder. Just it ceases
The
to
concept of greed.
exist.
Okay.
See, if you remove the concept of greed, though, is everyone greedy or is everyone not greedy?
Or do you just not know how to talk about it?
Well, that's
so like
true.
No
so
one's
like
greedy
so
anymore.
people can no longer be greedy.
Yeah,
No,
people
a
can no-
concept though isn't
Yeah,
the
so-
actual thing. It's what people perceive it to be. So
Right.
people are still gonna be greedy. They just don't know they're being greedy, which
No, you-
honestly makes it worse.
No, you get rid of like
That's not-
greediness
So you
itself
get
and
rid
It's
of
the
not.
concept.
That's not exactly how it works.
So does, in that context, do you like have to like say that the like any action you take that isn't directed towards yourself is like gone? Like, let's say that like
Ooh, actually, you
I
could.
think
Everyone's a
I'm-
little greedy. Everyone
I'm
needs
hungry,
to be like.
I have you know.
You gotta do stuff. For,
I think
Is
Kate's
that
right.
greed?
is that
though?
greed
That's
though? Is
not
that just
greed.
looking?
A greed
Well,
is
that's my point.
overextensive.
So how do you define what's greed and what's just sort of like?
I mean, there's probably like a word
self-advocacy that-
definition in like the dictionary or something.
Yeah, you're an English teacher.
ChatGPT. Could you tell me the difference between self-advocacy and greed? That's how I figured it out.
No, okay. So I think greed is like an overextension of going for things you do not need. Like,
What's the
Oh,
biggest
is it-
problem in this world that we could replace?
no, is that
I feel like
okay? I still don't think a concept
yeah, I
is
think
the
that
actual
Kaden's
problem.
right. The
It's
concept is different than the idea.
Then
Okay, I got
Well,
it.
you're
Concept
the
is
one
different
that
than the
worded this
thing
Of
question.
itself.
anyone, I feel like it has to be Avatar, the series. Gone. Never was here. That concept
Okay.
is over.
So then the movie's released and everybody's like, "What is
What would
this?"
what would take its place? That's right.
Yeah.
What would take its place? If Avatar wasn't being made, what would they make?
I think we need more Marvel movies.
That's
I
right.
could release another 5 multiverse movies.
Do you think erasing the concept of racism would help?
No, that's what I'm saying. The
No.
concept that would be worse because you're.
If that's
I
removing
didn't
how
think about
people
this. I was
perceive it,
I
which
was
means
seeing the
people aren't gonna
question
know
to
they're being
mean like
racist, which is the same thing
getting rid of the
anyways.
thing itself.
but it's a concept.
Even though that
But
thing
it's a
is a
concept.
concept, it's like it's an idea. But concepts come to fruition. So like by getting rid of the concept, you're getting rid of the thing. But I
Not
think you guys are
exactly.
right.
Yeah,
I think it's just the concept.
I think the concept.
you
of
just
racism-
forget that you're doing it. Is the problem if you do remove it? Like if
it's
if
still
you remove
there, it's
the
just-
concept
just
of
no one knows.
racism, it's gonna be way worse. People don't
No,
know
I
they're
think-
being
I
racist.
think the concept, the
So
question
it's-
is that it's like the word and the thing in existence is gone.
but that's
so,
not
like-
what it says though. It says
No,
remove the
isn't that what it
concept.
said?
Erasing
Who
the
was your English teacher?
concept.
The
Like
concept.
Yeah.
the understanding of it. So it still
mean,
exists, but
this
like,
is
the
getting
Yeah, but
super-
getting rid of.
Thank
I'm-
goodness
I'm
I've taken so many
unsure.
English
I don't know
classes.
if getting
Are you
rid of
getting
the
rid
concept
of
of
the
it-
symbol or the signified or the signifier? That's what you're asking.
grass.
Grass.
That's a good
The
point.
concept of grass.
We,
I hate to answer grass. but-
what?
And
What
there's
is this?
There's enough grass. That's a big enough concept that might fill the void as well, which was the second part of the question.
What is this right in front of me?
Well, what would fill it? It would be astroturf, not grass. Even better.
That'd
though.
be kind of funny.
I wanted to
No,
replace my
Kaden,
lawn with
people-
astroturf.
I feel like if you get rid of the concept, people aren't even gonna look at grass and be like, "What the hell is that?" It's just gonna.
They
like,
won't even
they
know.
Like, oh
notice
yeah,
it.
it's
It's just there.
There was
No,
never,
but how do you think
never a
concepts
plant.
come into fruition? Like people realized they were being racist. People realized.
Yeah,
they were
so
being
I'm
racist.
saying
People-
they
people
wouldn't
realized
realize
all
it
these
because
things
then
they
the
were
concept
doing
is back.
They're
Kaden.
gonna see grass and be like, "Oh, we should probably like that's probably
No, that's,
something we should
but
do."
I think the question is like if it's
Also, grass is not
gone.
a concept.
Yeah, true.
Like
That's kind of
it needs to be like an idea, like.
But there is a concept of grass. Like I understand grass.
I mean,
Green. It's
Plato's cave here. You guys are going for Plato's cave here. Is there a platonic
I'm
sense
gonna
of
go
grass?
jealousy. Oh God! But then people are just still gonna be jealous. This is a hard one because it's
grass.
You can't. That's not concept. Huh. This might be the toughest question we've asked on the podcast yet. What concept?
I don't know why.
Jealousy's kind of good, but no, as in like jealousy's kind of a good answer.
But it's like people are
People
still gonna
are
be
jealous
jealous.
and they
though.
don't realize it
People are
anyways.
jealous and not realize it.
That's like they're that
Honestly,
anyways.
weird answer. Happiness, because people are always still gonna be happy anyways. But instead of trying to strive for activities that make you
I'm on
happy,
board with
You
this.
people are
naturally
just
just
gonna
do what does make them
yeah.
happy.
You
won't
naturally
think about
do
it.
what gets you happy anyways. So instead of striving for a feeling, you're instead just having a feeling.
I
But
don't
by
know. I wanna
erasing the
know.
concept of happiness, would people then not know when they don't have happiness?
I want to know I'm happy. Yeah.
I guess sadness is a separate thing. It's not just the lack of happiness.
Yep.
I think that's gonna be my answer. Because jealousy is like people are gonna be jealous.
Happiness.
And the worst part,
I'm still
is
rejecting
if
your
pe-
fundamental premise here.
if people can't.
What would
Okay,
fill
I'm sorry,
the
Mr.
void?
Huntington.
Happiness would fill the void.
Clearly, maybe I have to teach you some English.
Oh, don't
I
come
think-
at me with this.
I think
Don't bring your concept of a spoon to a
Grammatically-
concept of a knife fight.
this. That's what the question is asking the concept and not the. I guess the thing itself. I mean,
No, it's like if you said like the concept of AJ, then AJ
Yeah.
would just be in
AJ
the,
would
like,
still be
would
here.
just
Okay.
be in the room, and we'd be like, no
But that's
one else
okay.
is in the
You
room.
could argue it the
We
same
could
way you
still, like,
guys are
perceive
arguing.
AJ himself, but we just wouldn't like realize AJ.
But that's what I'm saying with grass. That's
What if like this is all like a dog's dream? Whoa.
that's what I'm trying to argue with grass. Is that it's still there?
Alright.
You just don't.
You know, less existential
Conceptualize.
question next.
Grass.
What do you want your legacy in this world to be?
Oh wow! Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, I already have my quote list, I guess.
Yeah, true. You're not gonna be forgotten for a long time. I don't get this. I've never cared about my legacy that much.
You don't care about your legacy?
I want
really.
I think my see, I'm only 17, so like I haven't done anything. But like I think my legacy will probably just end up being like my family or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I think I'm content with that.
If I make like
It's hard to take you seriously when you wear pajamas every day of your life.
Sure, that might be your legacy.
I might be the pajama guy too.
if I make like a groundbreaking movie in
Film.
the film space, that would
Like
be
if you're the
really
next like
Legacy.
Christopher Nolan.
yeah, like
Then-
that would be pretty cool.
I would want a network of bronze statues of myself throughout the city.
Okay.
What are you
that's
gonna
good,
do
that's
to
good, that's a
get
good
that
answer.
though?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. Why would they put? They don't just make statues of anyone.
it
You
would
need
be
to
like-
already have
It'd
a
be
legacy.
like Renegade. It'd be like you'd like people would be going to work. Just imagine like you're going to work one day, you get off the bus, the same place you always do, and then boom, there's like a bronze statue
Alternatively,
riveted to the ground of me, like I don't know, doing something awesome. Like, yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'll look in the
Flexing.
yearbook.
audio
or-
listeners love you to death.
or-
There's this photo of Huntington
Oh yeah.
like looking up and like pointing and like with
like
both of his
flexing
arms.
and
Yeah.
like total like macho.
That's right. Toxic.
Right.
Yeah, I've never
masculinity.
cared about the whole legacy
Oh.
thing. Like, I don't. People. I'm dead.
Alternatively,
like,
my legacy could be that like my death sparks a world war. I think that'd be
Mm.
That
kinda
would be
cool.
good.
Yeah.
basement banter.
There it is. I think
I want my legacy right
now.
Yeah,
right
we're
here,
building our
right
legacy.
Now.
People
No.
are gonna be listening to this for hundreds of years.
And Nick's either gonna be like Alexander Hamilton in his legacy or a different person.
Your challenge is to get this. You got to get this podcast on the next Challenger
Yeah,
and get that into space.
Mm.
we should do an episode on the moon. That'd be awesome.
What?
Make make that happen. email Bob NASA
For
right
the
now.
audio
ask-
listeners,
yeah.
AJ is now making up an episode about the moon. Speaking of which, when is the Office drama going to be ready?
I have handed the script to Nick because I
I've
can't take it
continued
anymore.
to write the script.
All right.
So we'll do it. We'll record it by the end of the school year.
It's gonna be amazing. I can't.
And it'll get edited this summer. Okay. It's a good episode.
Is that the okay? Is that the only? Is that last question?
Well,
That
thanks
was
for
the
having
last
me on.
question. Oh yeah, that was some basement banter.
Okay, whatever.
What?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Well, I was trying to figure out how you could record a podcast episode on the moon.
Oh yeah,
And
please
AI
explain.
Well-
is thinking about it.
And the sounds. We're gonna have to have lav mics inside the
Oh,
thing
that's
too, because
true.
the sound won't travel to like.
Oh, so like you're doing like audio engineering to make it sound like you're inside space.
No, we're gonna
No,
go,
go
on
to
the
the
moon.
moon.
Oh,
Yeah.
go to the moon.
Okay, so the moon's lack of atmosphere and
Yeah.
extreme temperatures, abrasive lunar dust, and 1/6 Earth gravity require specialized equipment and planning.
I mean, you can't.
Okay, Neil Armstrong
There's no
was talking
atmosphere,
on
so
the
you
mic
can't talk on the
so-
moon
No,
because there's
well-
no.
You
Yeah, but
need-
if
I
you have
think
a,
what
you have a helmet
we
on,
could just
there's oxygen
record
in
on
there.
the moon and just voice over.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's the basement. Okay. That was